Hello RSJ. Today I am giving you an overview of the Canon XA10 along with some tips for best practices. The XA10 is a lightweight camcorder perfect for traveling, handheld shoots, and more. First, I am flipping out my monitor and then powering the camera on. The XA10 features dual SD card slots and 64 GB of internal memory. On the side of my camera, you can switch between cinema, manual, and auto. I would recommend keeping your camera on manual. For the purpose of this video, mine is set to cinema, but what you see on my screen will not be much different than in manual. On my monitor, I am pressing the function button. This gives me quick access to some of my most valuable settings. First, I am selecting Record Programs. This is where I can adjust my exposure. Programmed AE adjusts shutter speed and aperture based on the selected program preset. TV Shutter Priority adjusts the aperture based on the selected shutter speed. Aperture Priority adjusts the shutter speed based on the selected aperture. Manual Exposure manually adjusts the shutter speed and aperture. In White Balance, we can switch through different white balance presets. Now I am selecting Focus. With Focus Assist on, I am using my manual focus ring to focus my frame. As you can see, the monitor is zooming in so we can see exactly which details are in focus. Selecting Peak allows me to change my peaking color and turn it on and off. When the peaking lines are on, it is simply outlining what is in focus. Selecting WFM shows me my waveform monitor. The XA10 has a setting called Backlight Compensation. Turning this on works to brighten the whole scene on a video/image frame. Zoom allows us to zoom in and out. There is also a physical toggle on the top of the camera that allows you to do the same. Image stabilization allows us to turn on and off our image stabilizer. Dynamic image stabilization is designed for more active camera movements like walking or running, while standard stabilization is better for static or slow movements. Faders and decoration offer more creative and abstract transitions and graphics to add to your video. Explore this if you see fit. When I select my function menu button, the button is replaced with another menu button. Here is my full menu. There are so many more in-depth ways to adjust your camera settings within this menu. Some include zoom speed, ND filter, and facial tracking. This is also where you can format your SD card. As you might be able to tell, the touchscreen on the XA10 is very sensitive and can take time to process, so be patient. The key difference between manual and cinema mode is the selection of preset creative filters you can choose between in cinema mode. Choosing one of these, like Vivid or Dream, will give you the option to pick whether the filter level is light, medium, or high. These effects are a creative choice and will be applied to your recordings. Filters like these can also be achieved in post, so it may not be necessary to record with them. Here are just some other settings for our XA10. Infrared can be turned on when your camera is set to manual or auto. This can be used in extremely low light to no light settings. Invisible infrared lights are switched on, allowing the camera to create a black and white image. This button will switch you from camera to media, allowing you to see your media library. And display just hides your display, making it easier to view the entire frame. As you might notice, there is also a headphone jack here. Your XA10 kit will also include a shotgun mic that can be easily attached to the camera and adds almost no weight. There is also a second channel for audio input. Here is just a quick overlook of our audio settings, which live on the side of the handle. And here I am just showing you how to slide the battery into place and how to take out the battery using the eject button, which lives on the bottom of the camera. And that is the Canon XA10.